Hi Kristen, so I've pulled your image into Photoshop, made a couple quick camera raw adjustments, but I'm sorry, I did not record that. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this back here. I'm going to select it just with the, I'm actually selecting with the patch tool because I'm lazy and I do that. And then I'm going to hit Shift F5. Make sure content aware is selected and that color adaptation is selected and that the opacity is at 100%. I'm going to click OK. And it did a pretty good job except for that one spot right there, which I'm just going to select again and move over to another location with the patch tool. Okay, so now for the hat. I'm going to copy the background layer because I can't liquify on a locked layer and the background layer is always locked. And with my background copy selected, I'm going to go to Filter, Liquify. Okay, and I'm using the forward warp tool at 400% and the pressure's at 38%. I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger initially. And I'm just going to start bringing the hat down in size all the way around. Oh, puppy. Sorry, I'm trying to edit with my 12-week-old puppy in my lap, and she's upset because she doesn't know how to use the doggy door, and the other dog does. And once I've moved the top down, I'm going to move the middle down too so it doesn't look distorted anywhere. Hold on, baby. Okay, give me just a second to let her out. So yeah, I'm just slowly working around and making it look like it's a more reasonable size. Something to remember when you're working with the Liquify brush, it liquefies kind of from the center of the brush and not the edges. So if I try and push with the edge, it takes forever for it to actually move. So you got to work with the center of the brush. All right, and that's pretty much it. I'd call that good. It looks like it's a pretty reasonable size, maybe still a little bit tall, but if we pull it down too much further, it's going to start to warp the stitching and be a little obvious. And do the very top a little bit more, because that's just smushing the stitches down. It's not really noticeable. All right, and I'm going to hit OK. And then you can just turn off the eyeball to see how much smaller and more reasonable it is. And that's that. I hope this helps you to edit the rest of them yourself. Have a great night.